Hey curious minds, get ready for mind-blowing facts about animals, science and more. From surprising talents to bizarre discoveries, this video is packed with fun you won't believe. Sit back, relax and let's dive into the unexpected.
The longest recorded case of hiccups lasted an astonishing 68 years. This unusual and unfortunate record belongs to Charles Osborne, an American man who began hiccuping in 1922 and continued without relief until 1990. Osborne's hiccups reportedly began after a fall while weighing a hog on his farm in Iowa. Doctors speculated that the accident may have damaged a part of his brain that controls the diaphragm, leading to the uncontrollable spasms that define hiccups. Despite his condition, Osborne managed to live a relatively normal life, getting married and having children. During the first few decades of his condition, Osborne experienced hiccups at an estimated rate of 40 times per minute. Over the years, this rate slowed to about 20 hiccups per minute, but they never completely ceased until a year before his death in 1991. It is estimated that over his lifetime, he hiccuped more than 430 million times. Medical professionals attempted various treatments, but none were successful in curing his persistent hiccups. Osborne's case remains one of the most baffling medical mysteries related to the involuntary diaphragm contractions known as hiccups. While most cases of hiccups resolve on their own, or with simple remedies, Osborne's condition highlights the rare instances where they can persist for an extended period. His story has been recognized in the Guinness World Records and continues to be cited as an example of the extraordinary endurance of the human body in the face of a seemingly minor yet persistent ailment.
Bubble wrap, now widely recognized as a protective packaging material, was originally invented as wallpaper. In 1957, engineers Alfred Fielding and Mark Chavans set out to create a unique, textured wallpaper by sealing two shower curtains together, trapping air bubbles between them. Their idea was to develop a wall covering that had a modern, padded look, appealing to the growing trend of futuristic interior design during that time. However, their invention did not catch on as wallpaper, as it was not particularly practical or aesthetically pleasing for home decor. Realizing that their product was not suitable for its original purpose, Fielding and Chavan explored alternative uses. It wasn't until 1960 that they founded Sealed Air Corporation and discovered bubble wrap's true potential as a protective packaging material. Around the same time, IBM had just launched its 1401 computer, and the company needed a way to safely ship its delicate electronic components. Bubble wrap turned out to be the perfect solution, providing cushioning and protection during transportation. Since then, bubble wrap has become one of the most widely used packaging materials in the world. Beyond its practical applications, it has also gained popularity for its stress-relieving properties, as many people enjoy the simple pleasure of popping the bubbles. The accidental reinvention of bubble wrap serves as an example of how innovation sometimes takes an unexpected path, proving that even failed ideas can lead to groundbreaking success.
The longest-lasting light bulb in the world, known as the Centennial light, has been burning since 1901. Located in Fire Station number 6 in Livermore, California, this incredible bulb has been glowing for over a century, earning it a place in the Guinness World Records. The bulb was manufactured by the Shelby Electric Company and is a hand-blown carbon filament bulb designed in the late 19th century. It originally provided 30 to 60 watts of light, but over time its brightness has dimmed to about 4 watts. The bulb was first installed in a fire department hose cart in 1901, before being moved to different locations within the fire station. Despite occasional power outages and building renovations, it has remained operational, with only brief interruptions when it was relocated. Scientists and engineers have studied the bulb, but there is no definitive explanation for its extraordinary longevity. Some theories suggest that its low wattage, durable filament, and continuous operation, reducing the wear from on and off cycles, contribute to its incredible lifespan. The Centennial light has gained worldwide attention, with visitors travelling to Livermore to see it in person. A dedicated webcam also streams live footage of the bulb for those who can't visit. This remarkable light bulb has become a symbol of durability and a curiosity in discussions about planned obsolescence, as modern light bulbs typically last only a few thousand hours before burning out. The Centennial light stands as a testament to early engineering and continues to glow as one of the world's most fascinating technological anomalies.
In the Bahamas, there is a unique island made almost entirely of discarded conch shells, known as Conch Island or Shell Island. Located near the island of Anegada and several Bahamian settlements, this artificial landmass was created over decades by local fishermen who discarded empty conch shells after harvesting the meat inside. The conch, a large sea snail, is a staple of Bahamian cuisine and is used in popular dishes like conch salad, conch fritters, and cracked conch. As a result, the accumulation of shells grew so large that it formed an entire island. The island is a testament to the deep cultural and economic significance of conch in the Bahamas. For generations, fishermen have thrown their empty shells into the same area, slowly building up a landscape of pink and white shells. Over time, the shells compacted, creating a solid structure that continues to expand as more shells are added. The island serves as both a historical marker of Bahamian fishing traditions and an unusual tourist attraction. While Conch Island is a fascinating example of human-made landforms, it also raises environmental concerns. The queen conch population has been declining due to overfishing, leading to strict conservation efforts in the Bahamas and surrounding Caribbean nations. Regulations now limit conch harvesting to ensure the species does not become endangered. Despite these challenges, the island remains an extraordinary sight, showcasing how human activity, intended or unintended, can shape the landscape in unexpected ways.
The first webcam in history was invented to monitor a coffee pot. In 1991, a team of researchers at the University of Cambridge in England set up a small black and white camera to keep an eye on a coffee machine located in the Trojan room of their computer lab. The researchers, frustrated by frequent trips to the coffee pot only to find it empty, devised a simple but ingenious solution. They rigged up a camera that transmitted live images of the pot to their computer screens. This allowed them to check if there was coffee available before making the trip. The camera captured a low-resolution grayscale image of the coffee pot at a rate of about 3 frames per minute. Initially, the webcam was only accessible to the local network within the university, but in 1993, when the internet became more widely available, the live feed was connected to the World Wide Web. This made it the first publicly accessible webcam, drawing attention from curious viewers around the world who tuned in just to check on the coffee supply. The Trojan Room coffee pot became an internet sensation and remained online until 2001 when the camera was finally turned off. The original coffee pot itself was later auctioned off on eBay for over $4,000. This quirky invention was a precursor to the webcams we use today for video calls, security monitoring, and live streaming. What started as a simple office convenience ultimately played a role in shaping the way we interact with technology, proving that necessity, or in this case, caffeine cravings, can drive unexpected innovation.
John Walker, an English chemist, is credited with inventing the modern matchstick in 1826. While experimenting with chemicals in his laboratory in Stockton-on-Tees, Walker accidentally discovered that a mixture of potassium chlorate, antimony sulfide, and other compounds could ignite when scraped against a rough surface. Realizing the practical potential of his discovery, he began selling the first friction matches, which he called friction lights. These early matches consisted of wooden splints coated with the chemical mixture and were ignited by striking them against sandpaper. Despite his groundbreaking invention, Walker never patented his matches. He believed that such an important discovery should be freely available for the benefit of society, rather than monopolized for personal profit. As a result, others quickly capitalized on his idea. In 1829, a London chemist named Samuel Jones began manufacturing and selling a similar product under the name Lucifers, which gained widespread popularity. Over time, improvements were made to the design, leading to safer and more efficient matches. Walker's decision not to patent his invention meant he never gained financial success from his work. However, his contribution to everyday life was invaluable as matches became an essential tool for lighting fires, candles, and lamps. Today, he is remembered as a selfless innovator whose discovery revolutionized firemaking. His story serves as an example of an inventor prioritizing public good over personal gain, allowing matches to become a widely accessible and indispensable tool around the world.
Yes, there is a city named Earth in Texas, making it one of the most uniquely named places in the United States. Located in Lamb County in the northwestern part of the state, Earth is a small rural town with a population of a few hundred people. Originally, the community was known as Fairlawn, but when residents applied for a post office in the 1920s, they discovered that the name was already taken. After much discussion, they settled on the name Earth, making it the only town in the world with this exact name. The post office officially adopted the name in 1924. Earth, Texas, is primarily an agricultural community, with farming and cattle ranching playing a significant role in its local economy. The area is known for producing cotton, sorghum, and other crops typical of the Texas Panhandle region. Like many small towns in rural America, Earth has experienced population decline over the years due to urbanization and economic shifts. However, it remains a proud and tight-knit community. Despite its small size, Earth has gained some fame because of its unusual name. The town has been featured in trivia books, news stories, and travel blogs as one of the quirkiest place names in the US. Visitors sometimes stop by just to take a photo with the city's sign, which reads, "Welcome to Earth." The name itself evokes curiosity and amusement, making it a fun conversation starter for those who come across it.
The Eiffel Tower, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, was almost temporarily moved to Canada in the 1960s. This surprising idea came about as part of Montreal's preparations for Expo 67, a World's Fair held in Canada to celebrate the country's centennial. Organisers of the event wanted a major attraction to draw international visitors, and they considered relocating the Eiffel Tower from Paris to Montreal for the duration of the exposition. The proposal, however, was never realised. Moving a 330-metre or 1,083-foot iron structure across the Atlantic Ocean presented massive logistical and engineering challenges. The process of dismantling, transporting and reassembling the tower would have been extremely costly and time-consuming. Additionally, the French authorities and Parisians were reluctant to part with their beloved landmark, even temporarily. As a result, the idea was abandoned, and Expo 67 proceeded without the Eiffel Tower. Despite this, Expo 67 was still a massive success, attracting millions of visitors and becoming one of the most celebrated World's Fairs in history. Although the Eiffel Tower remained in Paris, Montreal built several impressive structures for the event, including Habitat 67, a striking modernist housing complex that remains a famous architectural landmark today. The proposal to move the Eiffel Tower may seem far-fetched, but it highlights the ambition and creativity behind Expo 67's planning, as well as the enduring global fascination with the Parisian monument.
In the Netherlands, a country known for its innovative urban planning and environmental consciousness, some traffic lights have been specially designed for ducks. These unique traffic signals were introduced in cities with large populations of waterfowl to help ducks safely cross busy roads, particularly in areas near canals and ponds, which are common throughout the country. The idea behind duck-friendly traffic lights is to ensure that these birds, which frequently move between bodies of water, can cross roads without being harmed by passing vehicles. The lights function similarly to pedestrian crossings, but are activated when ducks approach. Some installations use motion sensors to detect the ducks, triggering a red light for drivers and allowing the ducks to waddle across safely. These duck crossings reflect the Netherlands' strong commitment to animal welfare and coexistence with nature. The country is well known for its cycling infrastructure, pedestrian-friendly urban design, and sustainable transport solutions. By implementing traffic lights for ducks, Dutch cities demonstrate a creative approach to protecting wildlife while maintaining smooth traffic flow. The initiative has been well received, highlighting the Dutch philosophy of designing urban spaces that accommodate both people and animals.
The oldest known door still in use is over 1,800 years old and is located in Rome, Italy. This ancient bronze door belongs to the Pantheon, one of the most well-preserved monuments of ancient Rome. The massive doors, standing about 7.5 meters tall, were originally installed around 115 AD during the reign of Emperor Hadrian. Made of solid bronze, they have survived nearly 2 millennia of history, including the fall of the Roman Empire, medieval transformations and modern restorations. Despite their age, these doors are still fully functional and serve as the main entrance to the Pantheon. Their durability can be attributed to the high-quality materials and expert craftsmanship of Roman engineers. Over the centuries, the doors have remained largely intact, though they have undergone some minor restorations. They continue to swing open to welcome visitors into the Pantheon, which now functions as a church and a historic site. The longevity of these doors is a testament to the engineering brilliance of ancient Rome. Unlike modern doors, which often deteriorate after a few decades, the Pantheon's bronze doors have endured for centuries without significant damage. They stand as a symbol of Rome's architectural legacy, attracting millions of tourists each year who marvel at their incredible history and craftsmanship.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed these incredible facts. If you found them fascinating, there's so much more to discover. Stay tuned for our next video, where we uncover even more mind-blowing facts about the world around you. You won't believe what's next.